Hello students, so welcome back again. Here I am with another lecture on development of surfaces of solids. This time the solid I have taken, that will be a hexagonal pyramid. As you already know, hexagonal pyramid will be a solid having a hexagonal base and 6 isosceles triangles. So I want to develop this solid. For development of hexagonal pyramid, the method we use will be that is known as radial line method, and as you know that the lateral part of the development of this solid will be 6 isosceles triangles of this size. The size will be base side and the slant height. Two sides will be equals to slant height. So 6 isosceles triangles I am going to get. How we are going to solve this problem? Initially I have taken a problem in which this solid will be kept on its base on the HP like this with two sides parallel to VP. As you see in this figure, this is the top view of this solid and this is the front view. The dimensions I have taken will be the base of the solid will be hexagon will be 30 mm side, hexagon of 30 mm side, and axis will be 65 mm long. So initially I have drawn the top view and the front view of the arrangement. Now I want to develop the solid. As I already told you that the development of the lateral part of the surface of this solid will be 6 triangles, isosceles triangles, and for that those 6 isosceles triangles we need the true length of that slant edge. As you see in this particular figure, these two sides AO and OD in the top view are parallel to the XY line. It means those lines are parallel to VP. So in the front view actually O dash, A dash and O dash, D dash will be true length. So in this particular case what I have taken, I am getting the true length of the slant edge of the pyramid in the line O dash, D dash and O dash, A dash. So I can pick any of the length O dash, D dash or O dash, A dash and draw an arc. So what I am going to do, I am going to plot this touching this line. That's why I have started from the bottom and I am going to open it like this. I am going to pick this length, that is O dash, D dash, and with O dash as center I will make an arc of this length. So that is the opening of the development. I am just started from the same position. After that, as you know that the side of the base side will be true in the top view. So from the top view I have taken this length, that is 30 mm. Now in this arc I am going to start cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. As already I told you that we are going to get 6 triangles. So extension I am going to rub out. Now if I join these points with the apex, that is O dash, like this, I will get the development of this pyramid. If I name these points, suppose I have started opening from this point, that is small a dash. So the same as I have plotted here, so that point will be my capital A, next will be B, C, D, E, F and back to A. As already we discussed, we started cutting the paper of the solid from the edge O dash, A dash, so this OA will be going to repeat. Now if I join those points A, B, C, D in with the help of a straight line like this, now look at these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 triangles are the development of this complete pyramid. Now the problem will be different. Now I am going to cut this solid by a section plane, as always we will do. So suppose this solid will be cut by a section plane which is perpendicular to the VP again and inclined to HP by some angle 45 degree, and suppose cutting the solid at a point 25 millimeter on the axis, 25 millimeter above the base. So at 25 mm above I have already marked a point, and through this point I can cut the solid by a section plane which is inclined to HP by some angle 45 degree. So this angle will be 45 degree, like this. Now if you look at the solid, this part will be balanced with us. I am going to color this part so you can easily identify the lower part. So actually this part will be the lower part. I want the development of this part only, not the complete solid. But initially what we will do, we will completely develop the complete solid. Now I will switch the points on this part on the development. As you already remember in the section of solid, whenever we cut a solid by a plane, we will name those edges on which the section plane will be cutting to some points. Suppose if I look from this figure, first point will be on the base, that is on the A dash B dash. So suppose I will name that point 1 dash. Then the next edge that will be cut by the section plane will be O dash B dash. I will name that 2 dash. Then next will be the edge on the O dash C dash edge, that will be point 3 dash. And finally on O dash D dash, that is 4 dash. Again come back, the next line will be O dash E dash, that is the backside line. So that point will be 5 dash. And finally on this vertical slant edge, that is 6 dash. And in the last on the base edge, that is A dash F dash, that will be 7 dash. So actually if you look at this figure, we are getting 7 points. This section plane is cutting at the 7 edges. If I transfer these 7 points in the development and join those by the straight lines, I can get the development of the lower part of this pyramid. For that again I am going to this method. I already told you that this is radial line method because we are using the arc. So with the help of same method I can transfer these points in the development. But again the most important thing will be, as you know that in the development all the lengths must be true lengths. So I will be careful that I will mark all the points by true distance. So if you look at this point 4 dash, this line O dash D dash will be showing the true length. It means the distance O dash 4 dash will be true distance. So I can easily switch it from here to here and I can get the point 4 on the line OD. But what about the other points 2 dash, 3 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash? These are on those slant edges which are inside the figure. It means they are not showing the true length. So what we will do, if an edge is not showing the true length, then firstly transfer that edge into that particular edge which is showing the true length. Right now as you know that O dash D dash we will be used for the development and that is also showing the true length. So what I am going to do, I will shift these points parallel on this line. So from 3 dash 5 dash I have shifted to O dash D dash. Now this distance from O dash to this point will be the actual distance of O dash 3 dash and O dash 5 dash. Same way I can also transfer this 2 dash and 6 dash on this line. Now this distance, that will be actual distance of O2 and O6. Now I can easily transfer this on the development. Again with the help of arc, center will be O dash. So firstly I am going to shift this 2 and 6. So from this, with the help of arc, I am moving up to OF, and on the point OF I am going to get the point 6, and OB I will get the point 2. Same way, this 3 dash 5 dash distance, this is the distance of 3 dash 5 dash. So I can move up to the point line E, and this point will be 5 and this point will be 3. So now look at the figure. I already got 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now these 2 points 1 dash and 7 dash. If you carefully look at this point, that is 1 dash, that is on the line A dash B dash, and 7 dash, that will be on the line A dash F dash. These 2 lines are inclined to VP. So again in the front view we are not getting the true length of these lines. It means the distance of A dash 1 dash is not the true distance. Same way distance of A dash 7 dash is not the true distance. So what we will do, we will shift these points in those lines where we are getting the true length of this AB and AF, and that will be in the top view. So what I am going to do, from this 1 dash 7 dash, I will move downside and I will get the point 1 and 7. Now this distance will be the true distance of A1 and A7. So now with the help of arc, I can pick this distance A1. So A towards B, that is A1, and A towards F, that is 7. So I can easily mark these points. This is point 7 and this is point 1. Now already we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. As you know that whenever a polyhedra is cut by a section plane, we can join those points with the help of straight lines. So just join these points with the help of straight lines. 1 to 2. 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to. Then join the lower side lines, this line, then this one, next one, next, then these edges, darken all these lines. Now look at the figure. I hope it will be visible to you, the development in the colored part. What we will do in the problem of development, initially we will draw the whole figure with the 2H pencil, very light. Later on, the remaining part, make that with the help of H pencil, darken that. Same for the development. Initially develop the whole solid with very light handwork, use the 2H pencil, and later on the final part which will be completed, darken that part. So this is the development of the lateral part of this solid. And if you look at this white portion, this portion will be the development of this part. So the two pieces you will get, one will show the development of this part and the other part will show the development of the upper part. I hope you understand. This is one of the very good problem. All the concepts are coming in the same problem. Draw this in your notebook. Thank you very much.